We are wide awake, decoding Africa's flywheel of wealth, tech, and untapped gold. So, buckle up, my very good friends, as we uncover and crown Africa's future with the Money Mastery Monday rules. In the words of a wise man, he says, what we need to do is always lean in to the future. And Africa is the future. It's screaming for you to lean in to the future because Africa is not taking permission to innovate. Africa is already innovating at a fast pace. So allow Vorem to help you plant your seed so that you can cash out tomorrow. Africa has 7 of the 10 fastest growing economies in the world. So, which of these different economies and industries is doing very well that you can lock in here in Africa? You already know that on a yearly basis, the tech funding into Africa has surged about 30%. And just imagine us being able to leverage on that and make a lot of money. A lot of global investors, they see risk here in Africa. But I want you to turn that blind spot where the median age of the African population is 19 years old. It's a youthful population and is screaming, we are hungry to innovate and we have enough youthful energy for the next decade. So where are the places you need to fix your money into? The first place you need to fix your money into is the infrastructure layer. The infrastructure layer is very important because Africa is building at an unstoppable pace. They are building cities, roads, renewable energy, and Vorem Sand Mine is at the forefront and muscle of this backbone while helping supply the raw material, the salt that is needed to build the skyscrapers, the bridges, and you can also be part of this sand mine, ensuring that you build Africa by investing into this venture. Your investment truly will spark the rise of the continent and you will be able to see good returns, unlike the 3% crawling GDP returns that the rest of the world pursue. Over here in Africa, the median return is about 30 to 36% on a yearly basis. As you already know, even the Nigerian stock market outperformed the US stock market for last year by 2x, 9% to 18%. So, what other conviction do you need to invest into the African and Nigerian market? The second industry that you must invest in is the tech industry because that is the cheat code to billions. How can somebody really make so much billions? It's either you are codifying things or possibly you are making a lot of content like Mr. Beast that is giving you passive income while you sleep. And just like as I said earlier, the tech funding in Africa surged to about 30%, and there's no break on it. At Vorem Academy, we're arming millions of people with blockchain, artificial intelligence, and web development skills. At Vorem Exchange, we're helping to facilitate transactions, beating the bottleneck of payment and remittance across the continent, and helping to process OTC transactions in millions of dollars. And you can be an investor in this space, ensuring that you are able to fund the next fintech, the next agri-tech, because we are focused on fintech, agri-tech, and edutech. And you can be part of the tech sector that's growing here in Africa. And finally, a combination of these two industries is the flywheel to wealth because it is your victory spin that you need. Africa will have about $16 trillion in terms of their GDP for their economy by 2050. And this is a self-spinning flywheel already, because when you add tech to any industry, that industry becomes an industry of your dream, because things will be automated, things will be much more efficient, and they will run at an excellent pace. So imagine the Vorem tech being able to power other industries in Africa as we are doing with the sand mine. And you can imagine the much more bigger growth. And with bigger growth comes much more return on investment for you, because when you invest enough money, the growth will truly be what? Sporadical. The Very Mutual Fund is a blend of sand mining here in Africa, which is $1 trillion industry, and technology advancement. So it is not just a way for you to profit at about 2.2% on a monthly basis, or about 26% on a yearly basis. It is us building a legacy. It is us that is crowning the continent through our investment into the continent. We are building a legacy. So I don't want you to sit down on the sideline and watch, because the reality is that we started these different industries and we're already making cash flow from them. We have cash flow from these different businesses. I'm inviting VCs, I'm inviting family offices, I'm inviting private equity investors to come in with full throttle and invest into Africa. You know, a wise man once said that he would rather be optimistic and wrong than be pessimistic and right. Africa is my optimist destination. Last year, April, a friend of mine flew in from Canada, and they opened up a gold mine here in Africa. And I was asking, why invest into Africa? And he told me that Africa is a growing economy, and any investment into Africa will truly see significant return on investment. That the rest of the world, the Western world, the return you will get on your investment is not as much as what you will get here in Africa. And that just blew my mind, which means that his investment here is paying off. So I want you to join me and also be like my friend from Canada, so that we can master the game together. Don't just watch this revolution happen. Move with the revolution and invest in this mutual fund that is powering the next phase of Africa. Until next time, my very good friends, this is Money Mastery Monday. See you.